Alright everyone, today this isn't going to be the most interesting video ever, but I'm going to show you how to get good quality sound on your YouTube mixes. Because a lot of you have been sending an email through saying, how do I get good quality audio? And the reason you may not be getting good quality audio is because you're using the microphone to record the sound on your camcorder or your webcam. Now you need a couple of things to get good quality audio, and I'm just going to show you what you need. First off, what you need is a cable here. So it's a stereo RCA cable to a 3.5mm mini jack, or a headphone cable, as most of you will recognize. And what you need is a decent quality sound card. So this is a Sound Blaster Odyssey 2, for example. They're not that expensive these days. You can pick them up at most computer shops, and they definitely do the job, especially for YouTube videos. Any of the Sound Blaster range is fairly cheap, and they'll do it pretty well. Or you can get an external sound card if you've got a laptop and you can't put one of these big guys in, such as this Behringer U-Control here. It's just a really cheap external sound card with a USB on it that you can run your audio into. And of course, you need your mixer. Alright, so first of all, what we're going to do is pretend this is inside your computer, so this is in the back. You need to find which one is your line-in slot on the back of the mixer there. Now, usually this will be a blue circle on a lot of computers on the back, and what you want to do is to get this headphone cable and plug it into the back of your sound card, so it looks something like that if that's the line-in slot on the back of your computer. And then what you need to do is get this stereo RCA jack and plug it into the master output or the booth output of your mixer. So what that means is I've got a mixer here. This is a Pioneer DJM 707. It's got a master output here, just two RCA jacks there. So what I would do is I'd plug my RCAs into that. It's too heavy! And then once that's all plugged in, then we head off to the computer and we just double check our settings on there. Alright, now that we're on the computer, I've loaded up Windows Movie Maker, which comes in most versions of Windows XP and Windows Vista and stuff. The reason I'm using Windows Movie Maker is because it's the easiest program to actually record with, so we're just assuming that you're going to use that for the time being. So what you want to do first of all is click on Capture from Video Device and then select your video source. Here what we're going to use is the Logitech QuickCam Pro 9000, which is what I was recording the video with earlier. And in the audio device, I'm not going to leave it as Logitech mic, which is what you're hearing me talk to at the moment. And you can probably notice it's not as good quality as when I talked to the microphone earlier. So what we want to do there is now we selected Sound Blaster X-Fi Audio, because that's what I've got in my computer and I'm recording from. And if it's behaving itself now what it's actually doing is it's showing me more audio input sources here. So what we want to do is select aux to phono, because that's what I've done. I've plugged my decks into my auxiliary 2 input on the sound card. A lot of you will have options like line in microphone and that's it. So what you want to do in that case is select the line in input. So once you've selected that, you select the right input source, click next, click through all the options, and then you should be able to actually see the video here, and it should record it, the audio in good quality. Just try test capture, so just click on start capture and then it should work out fine. If not, just double check your settings that they're working okay, and yeah, I hope that actually helps you guys and answer some of your questions. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is a lot of you were saying that I've done all that and I've plugged it all in, but the audio comes out really distorted. Just make sure that either your mixer's output isn't set to a too high volume, so turn your gain controls down or your master output level down on your mixer. Or if you go into your computer and you go into the volume control settings, this is only on XP and Vista, there should be in the recording section a slider. Just turn it down a little bit and I'll just show you how to do that now. Alright, so as I was saying before, what you need to do is go into your volume control and then click options, go to properties, select your recording, and now find your recording source. As I said before, mine was aux to phono, and what we want to do is just lower the input sensitivity of this just a little bit. So if you just lower that and then try to record again, it should turn out a lot better quality. And yeah, I hope that helps.